Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Julia and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are a returning member, I apologize for being completely MIA for the past couple of months. Basically, to catch you up to speed, I went away for a month in end of April to early August. I got a new vlogging camera. I don't know if you can tell the difference in quality, but I basically got a new camera so I could vlog the entire trip, which I did. But you can imagine I had a whole month of basically daily vlogging footage that I had to go through, and it was super overwhelming. I had a lot of work to catch up on as well, so I didn't have time to prioritize that. But I love making these videos. I also want to get back to making YouTube videos. So even though those videos are not up yet, my goal is to get them up by the end of the year. So if you are, if you love travel vlogs and anything like that, make sure you guys press the subscribe button because I will get those up for you guys by the end of the year. Hopefully, I spent 3 weeks in Korea and a week in Japan. So I have lots of fun stuff coming your way. But let's kind of jump into this one. I thought the best way to start back up with my videos is showing you my week of workouts. I've made a couple of these in the past and you guys absolutely loved it. And I thought it's probably the best time to do it because I don't know about you, but for me, the fall and winter season is like super dialed in, super focused, super motivated. So I'm currently in the gym 5 times a week and my biggest priority is growing. I'm trying to grow in all aspects, growing muscle, putting on a bit of body weight as well as putting on strength, of course. Before we jump into it, I just want to make a disclaimer like I do with all of my videos. Just taking these workouts and doing it for you is not going to get you to where you need to go. I just want to make that very, very clear. The structure, the frequency, the exercise are all picked based on what I'm looking for, based on my goals. And also because I'm on a little bit of a bulking journey, you will notice that I am in the gym 5 times, which is not suitable for everyone. So make sure you guys are taking this with a little bit of a grain of salt. I want you guys to use this as motivation, as inspiration for your own journey, but not to just copy and paste it. And as always, if you guys have any very specific questions on what you should be doing, how you should be tailoring these workouts, feel free to shoot me a message over on Instagram. I will leave my handle right here and I'm more than happy to kind of help you guys out and navigate through your own journey. Because I am on a growth journey, I'm also eating at a surplus, which is why my body can handle the 5 times a week heavy lifting without overtraining or under recovery. So that's just something to keep in mind. Is I am also monitoring my nutrition, which I don't talk too much about in this video. That's the gist of the video. There's going to be a mix between mic'd up workouts as well as voiceovers, so you'll get a handful of everything. I'm super excited for you guys to watch this. Let me know down below which workout is your favorite, which workouts you guys like to prioritize, or also what your goals are this fall and winter season. All of the workouts are going to be listed down below in the description box so that you guys can refer back to that. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and let's jump into day 1.
Welcome to the first day of the workout. I usually hit legs, but I'm gonna hit legs tomorrow with some friends. So I'm gonna do a push day. Usually like to start with bench press, but the bench press is all taken. So I'm going to actually start with just dumbbell chest press. My first proper working set. And we're gonna aim for 10 reps. I think the hardest part of these is just getting the dumbbells up. So you wanna place some dumbbells on your knee. You're gonna lie back using your knees. You're gonna prop them up and bring it up. From here, inhale, exhale, that's 1. 8, 9. Probably could have done like 3 or 4 more reps. I'm gonna go a little bit heavy. I wanna have maybe like 1 to 2 reps left in my tank. So I'm gonna grab the 35s. Biggest thing is make sure when you're doing a chest press, your elbows are not flared out. Like kind of tuck it a little bit in. That way your shoulders are relaxed and you can engage your chest muscles better. So again, like not elbows up, try to relax. I'm talking to you too. Don't do it like her. 2, 3. Not bad. Okay, the next exercise we're gonna do is shoulder press. Sometimes I like to alternate between shoulder press with dumbbells and barbell, but because today I'm working out with Ginny, I'm gonna just do dumbbell. And usually I like to warm up with 30s. I don't have 30s, so I'm gonna just do 32.5 and just see how that goes. I'm gonna aim for anywhere between 8 to 10 reps. These are always so hard. Last 2. 9. 10. Oh my God. Why are they so heavy? I write all my workouts out in Trainerize, which is the app that I use for my clients, and it's nice because it shows you like what weights you did last week, and so you can just make sure that you're progressive overloading. Moving into a superset now, we're gonna do some more chest and move into some triceps. We're gonna do incline chest press for 12 reps maybe, and then we're gonna go into some dumbbell skull crushers. I'm gonna really focus on tempo here. 6, slow on the way down, fast on the way up. Anyway, I'm gonna do single arm tricep kickbacks so that we can superset the bench. Basically with these ones, I like to get pretty parallel to the ground. So instead of having an upright posture, I will stick my bum back, elbows stay nice and high and still, and we're just extending back from here. Squeeze, think about pushing back with your pinky. 4, 5, same thing on the other side. 8. And that's a superset. We're gonna hit another superset just to kind of expedite the process. We're gonna do tricep extensions and we're gonna superset it with some upright rows. We'll start with about 12 reps here with extensions. Make sure you bring it up nice and slow. Keep those elbows into your side. You don't want to bring the weight up where our elbows come off the side. We want to keep the tension in our triceps. And as you pull down, you are going to push your pinkies out and make sure you're getting full extension. 7, 11, and 12. With the upright rows, we're going to use a plate. You can use a barbell if you'd like, or you can even use dumbbells. 7, 8, 10, again 12, 11, one more, 12. That one should really target like the front of your shoulders, like right here. Yeah, that's your superset. Probably gonna repeat the superset 3 times. And with chest fly, I'm gonna make it as like a little bit of a burnout set. So I'm gonna do 15 reps, a little bit lighter, but really focus on tempo and form with it. 15 reps here, slow on the way back. Squeeze your palms together. Think about dragging the weights together to get a real nice pump. Drag. 4. 3, 2. And that basically concludes our workout. I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 8:30 for a leg day.
Hey guys, welcome back to day 2. Today was supposed to be a leg day with a friend, but he never ended up showing up, so I just did a leg day by myself. I started off with about 5 minutes on the treadmill, and then here I am doing some dynamic stretches. It's really important, especially because with squats being my main compound lift, and I ended up going pretty heavy, it's really important that I am properly warming up. With any barbell movement, I like to start off with just the bar. I did about 6 to 8 reps, and then I loaded on a plate on each side, and again, did about 6 to 8 reps. These are both considered my warm-up. Then I added on 15s on each side. This is probably another warm-up set because this felt pretty good. So I did about maybe 5 reps, I believe. I added on 10s, and this is my first working set. So I ended up doing 4 sets of 8 reps, 6 reps, 5 reps, 2 reps, I believe, and going heavier with each one. So this is my set where I did about 5 reps. This is honestly a personal best for me as well. I usually only do this for about like 2 to 3, but I surprised myself and did 5, which felt really good. You can see here I was pretty happy about this. So I ended up adding on 5 pounds. This was definitely going to be a personal best for me, and I did 2 reps. I could have done for a third, but honestly I was a bit too scared without a spotter. So here we are. My mic ended up working, so let's go into the rest of the workout with a mic'd up workout.
This exercise we're going to walk into is barbell RDLs. Do about 8 reps. I'm going to use my straps for this. Also, by the way, I overshot with my squats and I was able to do 215 for 2 reps. I could have done a third, but I was kind of scared without a spotter. Anyways, okay, just for 8 reps. Unrack. Hips back, slow on the way down. 7, 8. Okay. I've done 10. Maybe next set. I'm gonna do 4 sets of these. Probably keep the weight the same. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next exercise. Don't want to make this video too long. We're gonna speed things up and go through a superset here. We are gonna superset Bulgarian split squats with banded abductors. My forearms are killing me, so we'll see if I can even hold these dumbbells. I go for 12 reps. Think about on an escalator, not an elevator. 5. So sit your bum down. 6, 7, 9. I'm actually gonna do seated abductors because I'm so fucking tired. We're gonna repeat that set 3 times, and then we'll probably do one last exercise after. Exercise, you might have guessed it if you follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be lying leg curl. My favorite way to end my leg day. We're gonna just do 3 sets because I've been in here for a while, so I'm gonna do 3 sets of 12. The most important thing is you're gonna take a 3-second eccentric. So you're gonna lower the weight, taking 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. You're gonna kick right back up. 1, 2, 3. And we're doing this for 12 reps. Slower the better. So if you feel like you're going too slow, no, you are not. So make sure you keep your hips on the mat. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh. And that's going to end our leg day. Tomorrow's a rest day. Probably do lots of stretching. I'll see you back here on Thursday for an upper body day. Can hear me, but I'm back in the gym for day 3 out of my 5-day split. We're going to do a pull day. I haven't been deadlifting, but I feel like I'm slowly getting back into it. So we're gonna start with deadlifts for our pull workout. Running like a challenge with my clients where we're not drinking coffee today or like any caffeinated drink. So feeling pretty tired already going to the gym. No pre-workout, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm just gonna warm up with just the bar as my first set basically. Aim for about, let's say like 5 reps, 5 to 6 reps. Add on 15s. That's probably my second warm up. I just did 6. Why are they playing Friends? Check what I did last week. 3 sets or 2 sets? Yeah, I did 2 sets of 185. So I'm gonna do 2 sets of 185 for 5, and then try to go just a little bit heavier for the last maybe 1 or 2 sets. That's the goal. Okay, 1 for 5. Adjusting the height of this pad so that your knees are resting right underneath it. Then just go for 10, probably first one being warm up. Drive your elbows into your side. 9, 10. Okay, on my phone I write down everything. So I write down my warm up sets as well as my working set, so I can just keep track of it all. Did 10 at 70. I'm gonna go 10 at 80, and then probably go up to 90. So we'll see how it feels though. 8, 9, 10. Oh. We're moving into a superset. We're doing bent over single arm rows. I've already did my first set, so I'm gonna show you my second set. I'm gonna go about 10 on each side with the dumbbells, and then I'm gonna do some hammer curls alternating. My rule is if I'm lifting anything over 45 pounds, I'm gonna pull up my straps. Think about rowing to your hip, really drag the weight up. editing this, I realized that at the end of that workout, I basically just abruptly stopped. So basically I was gonna do one more exercise after the face pulls, but one of my friends that was in the gym, she just got really sick all of a sudden. I ended up just cutting my workout short and actually had to drive her home and everything. So that is why that workout got cut short a little bit. Let's dive into day 4. Day 4 was a solid glute workout. You know it's gonna be a good one when you start your workout with hip thrusts. I did about 12 reps with a plate. Warm up is so important for me when I'm doing hip thrusts as a way to just get my glutes engaged. I added on 25s and I finished up 12 reps here as well. I would consider both of those to be my warm up set. I added on a plate so that it is 2 plates and I did 12 reps. I believe I ended up breaking it up into 4 total sets of 12 reps. I did 2 sets at 2 plates and then I added on 10 pounds at the very end and I did 2 more sets here, which I didn't show you guys, but basically the same idea with the other ones. Then I moved on to barbell lunges. These are an absolute killer, so good for the glutes. I did 4 sets of 8 to 10 on each side. With these ones, make sure you are staying forward, really pushing off that working leg, which is the leg in front. That back leg is there more for stability. Make sure you're keeping your chin tucked so that you are maintaining a neutral spine, and inhale and exhale with every rep. You can see here, I was completely burnt out by the end of this. I moved into a superset. I am doing leg press. I did a little bit more of a sumo stance, so feet are wider than shoulder width apart, toes are pointing out. I did 12 reps and then I moved straight into glute bias step ups. I did 15 reps on each side here. Make sure that you are staying over that working leg. You are hinging your glutes back. You can see that back leg is just barely touching the ground, and I repeated the superset 3 times. I ended off with the abductor machine. I did 1.5 reps. So you can see I am pulling my legs out and doing a slight pulse at the very end. And I did this for 15 reps. So I went a little bit lighter and it really got my glutes fired up. And that brought me to the very end of my glute workout. Okay guys, hopefully you guys can hear me. We are in the gym for day 5 of this week of workouts. Day 5 is usually kind of like a random day for me. I do a little bit of everything. Depending on what I missed during the week, I will just catch up. So I usually make the day 5 a little bit more lower body focus, usually just because that is my priority right now in the gym. I'm going to start with front squats, as that's something that I don't usually do, that I'm trying to strengthen just to really get my quads getting a bit stronger to help me with all my other primary lower body lifts. And then we'll kind of go into some lower body accessory, as well as I like to incorporate a little bit of core on my day 5 workout. So you'll kind of see a little bit of everything. Let's jump into it. We're gonna go into just warm-up sets for front squats. Because this is a newer exercise, I like to really take my time with it so that I can focus on my form. 2, 7, and 8. As I load the weights up, I'm going to just run you through. With front squats, it's very similar to the back squat. The only big difference is obviously you are front loaded. So you're putting the barbell across your chest, and then you're going to keep a more upright posture so that you are targeting your quad and making sure that the weight doesn't slip off forward. Basically, you're going to get your fingers, you don't want all your hands, you're going to keep your wrists pretty flexible. You're going to get right under, you are sitting the barbell right across your chest, and you're keeping your elbows high so that the barbell is sitting on your shoulders. From here, you're getting into your normal stance, and deep breath in, chest up, and that's 1. 2, I'm gonna go for 8. 3, that one does definitely hurt your hands, but no pain, no gain. For my second last set, we've upped the weight. We're gonna go for, aiming for 8 again. 2, 7, last one. Moving into a superset, we're gonna do dumbbell sumo squats with this. I want to do landmine sumo, but I don't know where the landmine attachment is, so we're just gonna do these. We're gonna aim for 12, really focus on that mind to muscle connection, driving up through your heels. So I'm gonna go in a little bit of a sumo stance. Drop that bum, staying in a forward lean, drive up, squeeze. 6, 7, 11, one more, 12, and then we're going straight into single side. So we're going 12, 12, 12. One more. Oh, my bum. Okay, other side. Same thing. One. Make sure your chin, shoulders are facing forward. We're not leaning back with each one. Okay, we're really focusing on that pelvic tilt at the top and squeezing. Push. One more, drive up through the heels, squeeze. Whew, okay, we're gonna repeat this 3 times. I'm gonna add probably 10 pounds and do the same thing.
I moved into the studio to finish off the rest of the workout, and it was so quiet in here, so I felt really awkward pulling out my mic. I'm just gonna do a voiceover instead. I worked on some eccentric pull-ups. With these ones, they're really good to strengthen your upper body and also help you build your pull-up. So I am using a bench, which you can't really see. I'm jumping up, tucking my chin over, and I'm slowly letting my body go, holding it for at least 3 to 5 seconds. I believe I aimed to do about like 5 reps before my forearms gave up. Then I went straight into bent over reverse fly. These are great to strengthen your rear delts, but I also like doing this because it does challenge my core to stay in that bent over position. So you really want to minimize any momentum. So rather than think about swinging the dumbbells back, think about squeezing your shoulder blades together and dragging the weights back, and you're going to find that you get a lot better engagement in your rear delts. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I do like to do a bit of core on this 5th workout. So I did a 5 exercise circuit. I started off with dead bugs. They're so good to strengthen your core. So not just your abs, but also your hip flexors, your lower back. Most important with this one is you are going to keep that lower back pressed to the mat the entire time. So take it really slow. I did about 15 reps on each side. Then I moved into double leg raises. These are great to target more of your lower abs. So I am just crossing my legs, lowering my body as low as I can without letting that lower back come off the ground, and I did this for 20 reps. Then I moved into plank up and downs. These are not just good for your shoulders and burning them out, but they also engage a lot of your core, trying to keep your body still. I did 10 reps total, alternating sides as I go down. With these ones, make sure you are not swinging and you are keeping your core nice and squeezed. Then I moved into the side plank toe taps. These are great to target your obliques, but also your inner thigh. I did 15 on each side, and after doing the plank up and downs, my shoulders were burning. And then I ended off with just these upper ab targeted crunches. So I'm using a 15-pound med ball just as added resistance, and I did 20 reps. I repeated the circuit 3 times. If you guys made it this far, I absolutely appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so much. I have scheduled out basically hopefully weekly vlogs from now until the end of the year. So please make sure you press the subscribe button so you don't miss anything from me. If you guys want to stay in touch with me more on a daily basis, feel free to head over to my Instagram or my TikTok, and you guys can follow me there. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up so you can support me and my channel. Don't forget to press subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for another video.